bite-sized session, we are going to look at creative CVs. Why might you consider a creative CV? Well, you might be studying a creative course or applying to the creative industry. You might want to use your CV to help you stand out from all the other applicants and perhaps enhance your portfolio. You can use your CV to showcase your creative abilities. It can also enable you to create something that's unique and impressive. The important thing to remember is that anything you do in your creative CV is a reflection of your personality. When creating and showing your creativity through your CV, you must ensure that it has visual impact. Any design elements that reflect your style and showcase your creative abilities. As I mentioned before, add tasters of your portfolio. Very good presentation is vital in the creative industry, so please ensure you give excellent attention to detail throughout. I am now going to show you 4 CVs that are not necessarily correct for content, but give you an idea of what you can do to enhance your CV. The first one you can see on this slide has a black and white photographs alongside the information and skills within the CV. This could be someone applying for a job in fashion photography, fashion communications, or a designer showing parts of their latest collection. This next slide could be someone applying for fashion journalism, fashion styling, or they want to be involved in magazine layouts. Although this CV is very busy and probably not the best way to show their skills and abilities, as information gets lost, if this was done right, could really add to their application. This example has another take, as it uses different envelopes that need to be opened to get the candidate's skills and information. Please note the detail at the end of each card within the envelope. There is a serrated section that can be torn off to become a business card. This could be a CV for a garment technologist role, a print designer, or a pattern cutter. And this last CV is to demonstrate that a creative CV can be just as simple as some detail down the side of your CV. This CV could be for fashion illustration. There are very important things that need to be considered for a creative CV. The first of these are font, text, and layout, as these can highly influence the reader. Your creative CV must be clear, concise, and easy to read. You must also think about whether your creative CV is suitable for its audience. You don't want to put yourself out of the running for a position by them thinking you are not suitable by your design elements. It is important to use research, the internet, the company's marketing material to give you a feel for what they might find is acceptable to help you do this. Your creative CV must be a reflection of your personality and creative flair. It is very important that you feel comfortable with its style and content. Failure to do this could result in you failing at the first hurdle. There is no point in a CV that you would struggle to back up at interview. You could fail to live up to expectations. However, if you get it right, this could add to your application and interview. The next to consider is how you are going to send. Are you going to email? If so, how can you ensure all your design elements will remain the same on your CV as they left you? You will also need to consider the size of the file that you are sending. A great solution to this is saving in a PDF format, as this will ensure your CV is secure, will download easily, and look as it is intended. Or are you going to send in the post? If you are, remember attention to detail. Ensure your printing is clear and that you use a good quality paper. You are applying to the creative industry, so make sure your folding is neat and that your envelope or however you are going to send is neatly labelled. Remember again, this all shows attention to detail. So, will you choose a creative CV or not? There is always much debate and always puts the candidate in a dilemma. For some, the more unusual CVs the better, for others the more simple and clear works for them. Most companies are happy for creative CVs as long as it doesn't deter from the detail in the CV. As mentioned, ensure you use your research and marketing material to help you decide. Ask yourself the following questions. Are you targeting a creative position? Do you feel confident about your CV? Could you back your CV up at interview? You could always phone and ask the company what they'd prefer. It's the really wacky CVs that are more at risk. People will either love them or loathe them. And on this last slide is some information to help you with your creative CV. If you have any other questions, please get in contact with your careers advisor.